47, let's set things straight. Japan's war crimes, no one debates. The rape of Nanking, horrors untold, but using that to justify, that's cold. The US dropped bombs, not for justice but fear. Civilians were targeted, that's all too clear. Japan's wrongs don't excuse US sins. Try to hide behind them, that's where it begins. Racist assumptions, that's where you slip. Judging someone by name, it's an unfair trip. Kotoku Denjiro made no defense, yet you jump to conclusions lacking sense. Prejudice and bias, so dangerous to sow. These attitudes harm more than you know. Don't simplify history or civilians' pain. Japan sought peace, but the US kept the strain. The bombs were dropped to stop Soviet sway. They were a show of power in a dark, grim way. Hiroshima, Nagasaki, civilians were harmed for the sake of ambition. The world was alarmed. Collective punishment is a war crime defined, and the US agreed, yet left justice behind. Trying to justify this with twisted pride, it's an affront to what's right and can't be denied. Now let's speak of today's grim reality. In Gaza, where US aid fuels brutality, atrocities committed in broad daylight, while billions in aid keep the terror alight. The bombs drop now with power unmatched. Hiroshima's memory forever attached. By your reasoning, should civilians here fear? War crimes remain wrong, no matter who steers. Stop dismissing the innocent, don't deflect their pain. The US dropped bombs and left a terrible stain. Targeting civilians with nuclear might was never justified. Not then, not in hindsight. Civilians aren't pawns in the game of war. History remembers the horrors they bore. Japan and the US both hold guilt, but don't distort the truth with a false tilt. The bombings weren't just a moral lapse. They violated laws meant to bridge gaps. War crimes are war crimes, no matter who falls, and defending them brings no justice at all. In the end, no matter how you frame, you're defending what's wrong, and that's a shame. Racism, genocide, and moral decay are the shadows cast by the words you say.
The Gun Holocaust of World War II. Race and power in the Civic War. For Second War, solution isn't the enemy. Stalin, Truman, and the surrender of Japan. The end of the Imperial Japanese Empire. Outdoor events. Guard the decision to use the atomic bomb in the architecture of an American myth. Walker J. Samuel prompt and utter destruction. Truman in the use of atomic bombs against Japan led to years of denial. Papay Elon the epic cleansing of